Final regular season game of the year, biggest game of the year. Big trek to Peru, Nebraska to take on Peru State College. It'll be their senior day. Opportunity for us, lots still to play for, and it's going to be a tall task because it's a long trip. It's a tough atmosphere. And Peru State has some talent, and they've got a nice balanced roster that makes things challenging. Shelby Hess, junior kid, transfer from Phoenix College, putting up big numbers this year, has a great motor. One of the top leading scorers, top 2 or 3 leading scorers in the league. Good shooter from 3, can also take you off the bounce and get to the rack, shoots a ton of free throws, really works hard off the ball, and that's what makes her tough and makes her a big challenge. We're going to have to make sure she's averaging over almost 7 rebounds a game, over 17 points per game. This is going to be a tall task for us to defend, and we're going to have to get Nakia and Burgundy even as a long forward, and Kyra and Jesse and all of our guards are going to take turns with her, trying to keep her off balance, trying to make her uncomfortable, and trying to make the Hess kid, number 0, take tough twos. Carly Stewart is a junior. This kid can shoot the ball. She's kind of a guard forward combination. Another kid with a great motor, rebounds the ball very well from a guard forward position, can stretch the defense because she can get hot from 3. Just another really solid, hard-working kid that can be very dangerous because of how hard she works. Sydney Young's a shooter. Kid that was there with him a couple years ago, then went junior college and came back this year. Long, athletic kid that can get hot from the perimeter. So again, another kid that has the potential to really heat it up and light it up from the outside. And then Brittany Peterson, this is a new kid as well, had a really nice game against us the first time. 6'1", has a great face-up game. What makes her dangerous is that she has a great mid-range game, and that's kind of a lost art in college basketball. She can finish around the basket, but she certainly has a tremendous face-up game, 12, 15 foot in. Then they got one senior, Jasmine Tate, who's been with them for a while. Has had some big moments, very athletic, can attack the basket, has had games this year where she shot 15, 16, 17 free throws in one game, so that's a big part of her game. We need to make sure that we're not allowing her to get out in transition, to get her hands on loose balls and go the other way for easy baskets, and also keep her off the free throw line. I think we can have some success against Peru inside. I think that's important for us for a couple of reasons. One, it is a tough shooting gym. Just the way their gym situates, a really nice facility, but they have a lot of open space on the ends, and it's a tough shooting facility. And so it's important for us not only to make them pay inside because we have some advantages there, I think, but also just to be able to get high percentage looks and high percentage baskets. They shoot a lot more times than their opponents. They really crash the glass. In our last game against Graceland, they shot the ball 17 more times than us in the first half, and that's why we were barely winning at halftime. In the second half, we did a much better job of keeping them off the boards, and we've got to do that against Peru from the beginning. This is a place that we lost last year, so shooting low percentage shots, not getting easy baskets, and allowing them to get easy looks and run transition baskets was one of the reasons we were not successful there last year. So we want to get this one back. We've got to make sure that we go inside out. That's important. Last night we had good balance. Morgan Vetter and some of our shooters had some open looks, and a lot of it's because we were able to score inside, especially in the second half. High percentage clips, shot 58% from the floor. That's important for us in this game. Most important game of the year. We still control our own destiny to finish 3rd in this league for the 3rd time in a row. Get our 21st win, which is a big deal. And then, obviously, we're playing for the opportunity to continue to see if we can earn an at-large bid. We want to secure our seed as the 3 seed and see if we can make some noise in the second part of the season. It's important for us.
With it being such a long drive to Peru, Nebraska, as you alluded to last year, being dropped in an overtime game, how do you avoid that pitfall this year?
Well, you know, it's a tough track. It's a tough trek up there. It's a long trip. We've got to make sure we've prepared them mentally as of last night about how long the trip is. And, you know, Peru has to make that trip all the time. And so it's going to require a certain amount of toughness for us. I thought last year we were really stagnant. We've changed some of departure times to go a little bit earlier so we can get there a little bit early, maybe get on the court a little bit earlier and start walking around a little bit earlier. You know, there's really nothing you can do other than prepare your kids for the long journey ahead. And hopefully, having lost there last year, there's some extra motivation there, and also knowing how important this game is, that we do control our own destiny, that how important that is for this team.